Jeffrey has this super important assignment from school and it's due that day. But what does Jeffrey do? Jeffrey takes his phone and he procrastinates on that task by scrolling on social media all day. And now it's 12 a.m. Now he can't submit the assignment and now he has bad grades for school. But on the other side of the spectrum, we have Adonis. Adonis is a productive Chad. He's super disciplined and he's super consistent. He doesn't procrastinate, he doesn't get distracted. He wakes up at 5 a.m. to get straight to work. He doesn't waste time on random ass tasks. He gets done with his main goals for the day with ease and discipline and smoothness. Why can't we all be like Adonis? I'll tell you a story. So, I used to live at my grandma's home. Like it's for a story from long time ago, from a long time ago. By long time I mean 2 to 3 years ago. And so basically, there were three rooms combined together, and there was a room in between. The room in between was used for random things like praying and keeping things, keeping like glasses there, crockery, and all of that. So it had this empty table and an empty chair there, crusty old chair, crusty old table. And I remember that I had to get done with an assignment from school. So what did I do? I took that chair, I sat on it, I was on the table, I took my notebook, I took my pen, opened up the cap, and started getting done with my assignment. And guess what? 5 minutes later, I wasn't there at all. I was instead procrastinating on my iPad, either watching YouTube videos or playing Call of Duty Mobile. I used to be exactly like that. Like imagine you have such a bad addiction to procrastination that you get bad grades because of it, because that you slack off on your school assignments because of it. I used to be exactly like that. But then I changed. I changed by learning how to overcome procrastination, how to become productive, how to become consistent, how to become disciplined. And I'm here to teach you the same thing in this video. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about something else. By clicking the first link in the description down below, you can book a free call with me to fix your productivity, discipline, or consistency. And by clicking the second link in the description down below, you can subscribe to my daily email newsletter for more productivity insights just like this in your inbox every single day. So if you're interested in any of those things, check the description down below. So let's get straight to it. How to overcome procrastination. Number one, craft your enemy. Now you have to understand that every hero has an enemy. You are Batman and you need to have the Joker to exist in this world to be called Batman. You need to have an arch nemesis to fight against all the time. Someone who pushes you to get better every single day. Because if you've seen the Batman movies, it's all about Joker pushing Batman further to his limits. It's Joker pushing Batman to get better and better and better every single day. Batman is working super hard in the gym and he's fighting and all of that. He's even though he's sleep deprived, he's still fighting. He's still fighting mobs and he's still trying to fight Joker. That's what the villain does. He pushes you to become better. He pushes you to improve, to become productive, to become disciplined. So why don't we use the same thing to benefit ourselves? Why don't we craft our own enemy so that he or she can push us towards our own improvement, towards our own betterment? So how do you craft your own enemy? Number one, your enemy is you. Just as you hear on the internet like motivational quotes like, you are your biggest supporter, come on, dog, let's fucking go. You are also your biggest enemy. You are also your biggest roadblock. And you have to understand that you are the one stopping yourself. And if you let your mind create an enemy for you, then that will be very beneficial. Now your enemy isn't some kind of bully who like tease you at high school or something. It is you. It is you, but a better version of yourself, the best version of yourself, which takes us to number two. Number two is to build part two of the process to craft your own enemy is to give him all your best abilities. What I want you to do now is first give a name to your enemy and then take a notebook and take a pen and they write down at least 25 qualities of that guy you're competing against. For example, he's super disciplined, he's super productive, he wakes up at 5 a.m. every single day to get straight to work, he gets good grades, he has a super jacked physique, he makes $10,000 a month. Give him all the best abilities you want to have. And part three of crafting your enemy is to keep reminding of yourself. Keep reminding yourself of him that there is a bad motherfucker out there, out competing you. He's doing better than you. He is better than you. Keep reminding yourself every single minute, every single second that somebody is out competing you, somebody is challenging you and is doing better than you. And what this will do is it will force your brain to work even harder, grind even harder, even though you don't feel like it. So definitely do that. Craft your enemy today. Because people have lost the ability to think, people have lost the ability to think for themselves, and then they ask themselves, oh, I can't work, I procrastinate, I get distracted, and I don't know what to do. People have brain fog and they have lost the ability to think just because of one simple thing. It's because of social media. Social media is destroying society. People are killing themselves, committing suicide because of social media. People have lost the ability to think for themselves, actually care about themselves, take care of themselves. They only care about what Chris Brown is doing. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't even affect your life. Why are you even caring about him? And that is exactly why you and me, we have to gang up together to go on an active war against social media, to make society a better place again, for the betterment of those around us, for the betterment of the women around us, for the betterment of the children around us, for the betterment of the men around us. Because society used to be a better place, the world used to be a better place before the internet, before social media. And that is exactly why me and you, we have to gang up together to eliminate it from society and make the world better again. Moving on. Embrace delayed gratification. I'll tell you a story from today. So I set an alarm for waking up at 5 a.m. and the alarm rang. I set multiple alarms right before that. So my alarm rang at 4:43 a.m. 4:53 a.m. I was feeling super lethargic, super tired, didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to get from bed, which was warm and the outside was cold, but I still got up. Still did the hard work, especially when I didn't feel like it. I went against my will. I embraced delayed gratification because of it. And I want you to do the same too. Start embracing delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification is basically doing the hard task at that specific moment, and once you're done with that, you can get to whatever you want to do. Delayed gratification is just basically discipline. Understand that once you have sown the seed, you will get the fruit. And you sow the seed by actually getting shit done. You have to get shit done in order to sow the seed. And then you will bear the fruit. You can do whatever you want after that. After you put in the work, after you put in the super hard work, after you have been productive, then you can do whatever you want. You want to sleep, you can. You want to watch Alex Hormozy, you can. But first get work done. So understand that. Embrace delayed gratification. Moving on. Don't listen to music while working. I noticed this a week ago, and on that random day, I decided to like Yeah, I should not listen to music today while working. So I turned off Spotify, and a task that would normally take me 2 hours to get done got done within 1 hour and 15 minutes. Understand that, realize the power of not listening to music while work. I half the time, almost half the time that I needed to get that task done. Why? Because I was just not listening to music. Because people have lost the ability to think for themselves. They don't know that music distracts them while they're working, and then they ask themselves, why can't I get good grades? Why can't I be productive and all that shit, motherfucker? Because you distract yourself. You actively make decisions. You actually actively take decisions to distract yourself and procrastinate while working. And that is exactly why music is bad. That is exactly why music is bad when you are working, because it distracts you. Because I still notice is that whenever I was working while listening to music, I thought to myself, what is the next song that I should play that would give the right vibes? And when I was finding the next good song, it took me 5 minutes, wasted so much of my time, and I don't want the same for you. So don't listen to music while you're working. I don't care if it's fucking lo-fi or classical. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your focus. It's a waste of your energy. So stop doing that and then just get shit done. You don't need music to do it. Our ancestors, our grandparents, or our parents as well, didn't need music to get to work. The world that we have built, just look outside the window. The world we have built not while listening to music, but by getting hard shit done. Understand that, and stop listening to music while working. Now I know that the world is hard for you. The world was hard for me, especially when I was starting out. But bro, you also have to understand that in life you have to change. In life you have to get better. In life you have to progress towards a better version of yourself. If you don't make active decisions to become that better version of yourself, somebody will make them for you, and you don't know what kind of decision that guy will make for you. So stop giving your life, or stop handing your life to the hands of others and actually take control of your life. Grasp your life by your horns and control it where you want to go by implementing all the things which I talked to you about in this video, and by learning how to become productive and disciplined. Because I'm rooting for you every single step of the way, and I want you to start improving from now on. Click the first link in the description down below to book a free call with me, and click the second link in the description down below to subscribe to my email newsletter. Thank you for watching, and remember, action over words.